11 members of a family were found dead in Delhi's Burari area. Police have now recovered a bunch of handwritten notes from a register from their home. In fact, these notes point towards a definite spiritual or mystical practices that the family was involved in. Now, these notes bear references to the manner in which the bodies were found, with their mouths and eyes taped. The police has transferred the case to the crime branch. Remember, 10 bodies were found hanging blindfolded. One body was lying on the floor and she was allegedly strangulated. Aishwarya Paliwal joining us live with all the latest information. Aishwarya, the latest that we are tracking on this story is these handwritten notes give out all the details, the entire procedure that the family followed to allegedly commit suicide. What are the leads that the police have found, and what do they tell us at the moment about the recoveries that have been made so far?
Well, right now the police is saying that they have found handwritten notes, and that's what we have been talking about since yesterday. Now, this is the house where the family used to stay. Now, you can see that there is a lock on the house. The police has sealed the premises for now. Now, these handwritten notes talk about attaining salvation, and that there should be a mass salvation. The entire family should be no more. But even though these notes have been found, and the police is right now looking at a tantric angle also, related with the death of these 11 family members, but there are still many unanswered questions. You know, the police is looking at why was the elderly lady, the grandmother who was 77 years old, why was she strangulated? If this was a mass suicide, then she should also have been hanged. They're also saying that why no relative or other family member got to know what was happening. Also, Priyanka was supposed, her engagement was just last week, and the family members were celebrating and enjoying. If something like this was on their minds, then why did they go ahead and fix the marriage of Priyanka, who's one of the deceased now? And why were the people so happy? Regarding all these things, the police is still trying to piece together what exactly happened. They're also looking at, they're also waiting for the autopsy report to come out.
So that is what I was coming to, Aishwarya, because I think the autopsy report, autopsies have been conducted on few of them, and still out of the 11 bodies, I believe 7 autopsies are done. Now, what exactly is the police looking at? Because the exact cause of deaths will be ascertained by the autopsy, and now we understand the crime branch is looking at it. So clearly the autopsy report will also have some absolutely clear leads that the police might need to further go ahead with the investigation.
Well, right now the investigation is on the basis of the handwritten notes that the police found within the premises, and what was written in the handwritten notes and the manner in which people committed suicide. There is a striking similarity between those. So the police is definitely now looking at a cult following here. But the big question the police has to answer is the fact that why no one, no relative and no other person, no friend, no one got to know that the family was so deeply involved in these kind of acts. Also, one thing that strikes out in the note is that the determination of the people who are committing mass suicide should be more than the last time. So this also, after reading this, the question that comes to your mind is that did the family attempt such kind of mass murder in the past also? If they did, then how is it that no one got to know? These are the questions that the police is right now trying to answer. Also, they are waiting for the autopsy report to come, because the autopsy report will shed more light on the exact way in which these people were killed.
Right. And like you said, one has to also find out whether there was a tantric involved, whether there was superstition and some sort of black magic that this family believed in, owing to which they took this, made this suicide pact. All of that is still unclear. Thanks for joining us, Aishwarya, with your inputs on this.